In this video, I'm gonna be using the AI to simulate some of the biggest upsets in UFC history. For example, Nate Diaz coming in on 10 days notice to defeat Conor McGregor, Chris Weidman knocking out Anderson Silva in round number 2, and even Jorge Masvidal knocking out Ben Askren 5 seconds into the fight.
You're about to face off with Jorge. How do you beat him?
Any way I want.
Is brought to you by Modelo.
But what would the outcome be if the fights were simulated in UFC 5? That's what we're gonna find out today. Alright, so boom, heading into our first fight. Back in 2015, Holm shocks the world after she gets the upset win over Ronda Rousey. Let's see who wins this time.
With yet another uppercut there, she has found her rhythm in the night. Alright, so she has already visibly hurt her opponent. Oh, judo toss. Great right hand, unable to connect.
Both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern for both sides.
We might get a stoppage here.
Just like real life, Ronda Rousey is outboxed and defeated.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
And also, we're gonna be keeping score of the fight, so that is 1 win for the underdog. So make sure you watch to the end of the video to find out which team gets the win. Moving on, no one thought McGregor would get the win over Jose Aldo, who had been undefeated for over 10 years.
Conor, Aldo.
Pretty much like 99% of me is going with Aldo, you know?
So I gotta go with Jose Aldo.
But he knocks him out in 13 seconds and gets the upset win. Let's see what happens when they fight in UFC 5.
So about a minute into this one, and not much in terms of action, DC. I don't know if you need to use the restroom, but it might be a good time.
I'm sorry, John.
Men are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to begin. It might not be over now.
He doesn't get the KO as quick as he did in real life, but he still gets the knockout over Jose Aldo in round number 2. Another point for the underdogs. Let's see if Israel Adesanya can get a win for his team. All he has to do is avenge his upset loss against Strickland.
Let's go, China man.
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think he's hurt. Well, why fix what's not broken?
He hurt him again.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area. Strickland. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fighting intentions.
$50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter and hurt him bad.
A message from the corner, and now he is taking control. That's it.
Israel Adesanya had no answers for Strickland and gets destroyed in round number 2. That is insane. And with this win over Adesanya, Team Underdog has just now won 3 fights in a row. It is not looking good for the favorite fighters. To try and turn things around for her team, let's see if Nunes can avenge her loss against Pena.
Oh, Nunes jabs. Both fighters throwing heat now. She's got a good
Breaks that clinch position.
Nice. Nicely done.
With revenge over one of the biggest upset losses in her career, Nunes just knocked out Pena in round number 3, getting team favorite their first win in the tournament. Let's see if Anderson Silva can do the same against Chris Weidman.
Potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him, just to gain the knowledge that if
How's his opponent still standing? 185 pounds in the ring. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Nicely done.
What a great way of mixing up his attack.
He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of very bad.
Back to his feet. Big right hand lands. Weidman is down.
After getting knocked out and his leg broken back in 2013. Anderson Silva gets revenge by knocking out Chris Weidman in the 4th round. The score is now 3-2. What would have happened in the fight had Jorge Masvidal missed his flying knee against Ben Askren? Let's find out.
But when he has finished, more often than not, it's been early. So you gotta be mindful of the Masvidal power here early on.
Man, he's got to be careful here. Oh, he's really tight in there. He's got it locked in. He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean.
He's going out.
He is still able to get the win over Ben Askren, and that is another point for the underdogs. Moving on to our next fight. On August 20th, 2016, Nate Diaz shows up on 10 days notice to face Conor McGregor. So to simulate him not having a training camp for this fight, I will take away 3 of his damage and 3 of his stamina.
Hey, you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, big knee there.
Oh! What a fight. You heard him again.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for the straight hand.
When Diaz starts landing the guard, when you sit the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Diaz. Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very, you just got to start passing the arm across.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Undertaker.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find him.
Fight back, nigga. Fight back.
Unbelievable.
Nate Diaz shocks the world once again as he defeats the notorious Conor McGregor. Back-to-back wins for the underdogs. This is crazy. But not as crazy as Kamaru Usman winning 5 rounds just to get his soul kicked out of his body with a head kick. Let's see if he can get revenge over Leon Edwards.
Wanted. Move into position, left, and stepped in with that right leg to load his opponent and flip him.
Strickland's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Oh, and there it is, was only a matter of time. That
Guy off your back, you have to get him out.
hey folks, he's really starting to leak out of that eye.
Although Kamaru avenges one of the biggest upset losses of his career, his team is too far behind in the tournament with the score being 5-3. It looks like the underdogs are the winners. Subscribe for more content.